So Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa today he is off heading to Luanda, precisely in Angola for the 50th independence anniversary. Guess who was seen actually shaking hands with him as he was taking off from the Harare airport. It is none other than retired General Chiwenga. They were seen together exchanging double handshakes and looking at each other's faces. I wonder what, it appears some jokes were passed in the process. These two, when they meet all the times, they always smile at each other, whilst behind the scenes asking themselves hard questions, whilst busy skimming undercover. That is politics for you. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So the highlight of Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa going to Angola, specifically in Luanda, joining other fellow heads of state and government in celebrating the 50th independence of that particular country, is his meeting with retired General Chiwenga. After the ZANU-PF conference, this has been discussed to see these two warring leaders together. And remember, by the way, retired General Chiwenga should be present to see Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa taking off all the times. That is what the government protocol demands. So whether they like each other or whether they don't like each other, they have to meet, and they have to be seen shaking hands. They have to be seen smiling at each other. But in the picture, and also you can see that there is a lot of censorship. The media tries, especially which is aligned to the state, they try. Remember, everything that is actually released to be spoon-fed to the members of the public, it is thoroughly scrutinized. They realize they follow every time, especially channels such as this one, what they take advantage of, especially in such gatherings. So they take numerous pictures and look for the best picture to present to you. When looking here, there is only one picture which depicts Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa with retired General Chiwenga, as well as also Kembo Mohadi, who is the other vice president of ZANU-PF. So Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa going to Angola. These days his trips are cut short. I strongly believe this may be also a trip for some hours. And if you look, it takes time for him, but today he went there very, very early. Most probably it's an event that would be done today, because these days when he goes, he wants to make sure that he goes to attend the event, and then after the event he makes sure he comes as soon as possible. Something which is a highlight of the infighting that exists within ZANU-PF. I know Barakashi would be taking these pictures, circulating them, and celebrating and saying ZANU-PF is one. I think we don't care whether it's one or it's two, but all we care about is to report the truth about what is happening, especially through analyzing them when they are in public and predicting what might be the order of the day behind the scenes. So this is a rare moment in Zimbabwe to see these two individuals meeting together, shaking hands. Obviously, this is one event where retired General Chiwenga has to be, it's a national event. Even when Mnangagwa is coming and he happens to be in Harare, he is supposed to be seen welcoming him. the protocol demands these individuals to do so, as well as some of the line ministries and also the chefs of the military. They are supposed to make sure that at all the times they see the president going, also coming in. In some of the countries, democratic countries like South Africa, when the president is going, it's just a military process, and maybe few members of the president's family, ministers do not have to go there unless they are going with the president. That is what normally happens. You would never see dramatic events of vehicles transporting Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, military, parading of guns. You would never see that in democratic and most powerful countries compared to Zimbabwe militarily, that being the order of the day. You just see the president going alone to board the plane, and then the staff members would have been inside, and security personnel would be placed just in strategic places to monitor any chances who may take a chance to actually eliminate the president. So in terms of them meeting together, definitely we should not read anything out of that and think the situation is going to be any better. We know at the moment that in ZANU-PF there is serious friction because of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa's ambitions, which he wants to bring them through the back door to be actually the president of Zimbabwe up to 2030. We know that retired General Chiwenga is strongly opposed to this, and I mean there are documents substantiating that he has presented in ZANU-PF. Part of those documents is the dossier. I think it actually clearly indicates to the members of the public the interest of retired General Chiwenga, and the fact that he has never chanted 2030 slogan, being the vice president of Zimbabwe. That on its own speaks volumes to the fact that the man is against the idea, but he can't speak too much. He has to stop the idea. That is what is very, very important. Others are speaking too much instead of implementing the idea, giving us actually some content to be conversing about on a daily basis, which is, by the way, insignificant politically and in terms of achieving their dreams and aspirations. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. What a time and a moment to be alive. You can also follow us on our Facebook page, that is Hloniphani Global News, as well as also X page, Hloniphani Global News. We will be posting more content on that particular platform.